see a noisy breathing. Okay? So what should I be doing? No response. Okay, I'm going to take the mask off. Start from A for the airway. We do a head tilt chin lift, and there is a lot of secretions. I do a suction tube. I take a suction tube, connect to the wall suction, and do a suction from the side. Okay? Now, airway is clear. The moment I leave it, I can hear the noise. Okay? This patient can't maintain the airway by herself. Okay? The moment I do head tilt chin lift, okay, I can see she can breathe normally, but she needs some adjuncts. I'm going to go for oropharyngeal because she's unconscious. Okay, I'm going to measure from angle of mandible to incisor. Okay, front teeth, and then I'm going to turn it, put it onto the hard palate halfway, and turn it to 180 degrees. Okay, I can see she's breathing. Okay, I'm going to look, listen, feel. When I come in, looking for the color. Yeah, listening for the sound, which I cleared the airway, and feeling, which I've done already assessed for the airway management. Okay, or airway maintenance. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the oxygen from 28% to high flow to non-rebreathe bag, which can give 85% of oxygen. Okay? Connect the oxygen, 15 liters onto the wall, fill the bag, okay? Right? And then put it on. Once I put it on, I check whether it's working. Is the bag going up and down? Is the mask misted? Okay? Let's say it's working, okay? Next thing is, can somebody help me please? Okay, Rini, can you put an oxygen saturation probe for me? Okay, what's the oxygen okay, put the oxygen saturation probe and see what's the saturation like. So what's the saturation, Diana? 70%. Okay, I put the managed airway with the oxygen. Has that improved? 88% of oxygen. Okay, so I'm fairly happy at the airway management is improving. And what's the color like? Does it say any color? Is that improving? Okay, patient is cyanosed, but now is improving to going to 88%. She was cyanosed before because airway was blocked because of fluids. Right? I'm happy with the airway at the moment. I'm going to go for breathing assessment. Okay? First thing I want to know what the respiratory rate is. What's the respiratory rate? Sorry? 14. 40. Okay, that is immediate response after managing the airway. Okay? Patient is having shallow breathing, heavy breathing. Okay? So 40. And does this patient, what's the symmetry like? Is both sides of the chest moving now? Okay? Equal movement, both sides of the chest is moving. Okay? What's the depth like? Shallow breathing, isn't it? Yeah, it's 40. Does the patient use accessory muscles? Sorry? Okay, accessory muscles. Patient use accessory muscles. Okay, I'm going to use the stethoscope and listen. Okay, up and down. So what did you say? Scattered crackles. I can hear scattered crackles. Okay, I'm not much worried at this moment. Might consider nebulization for this patient. Okay, now what about the color? Still cyanosed, will improve. Okay, so let's say it's improving because maintaining the oxygenation. Okay, I've asked for respiratory rate. I've looked at the depth. I looked at the symmetry. Looked at the color. Okay, and anything else I missed in the respiratory rate or respiratory system. Everything covered? Yes? Okay. I'm going to move on to circulation. Okay? In circulation, first I'm going to do capillary refill. I'm going to lift the hand up to the level of the heart or just above the heart, pinch the nail bed for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release it. Should come back in less than 2 seconds. Okay, what's the answer? 3 seconds. That means peripheral perfusion is not great. Blood pressure might be low as well. Okay. Now, radial pulse. Can I get radial pulse? What's the radial pulse? What's the pulse? Okay, 126. Okay, is it weak or strong? Does it say anything? 120? 126. Okay, let's say it's fairly okay, but slightly weak. Right? Okay? So what's the blood pressure like? Rini, can you do the blood pressure for me? Rini is doing a blood pressure. 90 by 50. Okay? Can somebody help me please? Okay? Now I got another help here. Abby, can you put a cannula for me? Like a big bow cannula for this patient. Is there a cannula there? We haven't put the cannula in yet. There. Okay? Let's say you put a cannula in. But can you take some bloods as well? Okay? Can you do some bloods? What I need is full blood count, and I need biochemistry, which is usually an urea and creatinine, and I need blood culture as well. You do a blood culture, okay? And clotting time as well, please, okay? And can you grab a fluid, IV fluids, and which is saline, 1 liter of that. Can you put 250 mils over 5 to 10 minutes, okay? In a giving set, right? Okay? Fluids are done, taking care of the bloods. Now I'm going to check temperature. Rini, can you check the temperature? Tympanic temperature, let's say. Right? That's fine, just, Okay? So Rini has done temperature. What's the temperature like? 37.8. 37.8. Like it's a more mild to moderate. It's coming up. Okay, normally is 37.5, which is creeping up a little bit. Okay, there might be infection somewhere. But we have sent the blood now, so done the blood culture as well. Okay? And urine output. Has this patient got any urine output? Okay, not recorded. What I would suggest to Abhi, can you get the things ready for catheterization? Can you bring all the equipment for catheterization for me? Okay? So let's say Abhi is bringing the trolley with the catheterization. That is, I would consider that. This patient is acutely ill, so patient needs monitoring of urine output. Alright? So in circulation, I've done capillary refill, I've done pulse, I've done blood pressure, I've done temperature, I've done urine output. Is there anything I'm missing? Okay, blood culture is done. You've done that. Yes? Okay? Happy with that? Okay. Next, moving on to D. Disability. Okay? Can you check the pupils for me, Rini? Okay, Rini is checking the pupils, both pupils. Can you do a blood sugar for me? Finger prick. Okay? What's the blood sugar? It's on the flip side, yeah? 5.1 millimole per liter. Okay, probably say 90 is it milligram per liter. Okay, that's normal, I'm not much concerned. Okay, what's the pupillary response like? So they're equally reacting to light. Okay, it's not dilate or pinpoint. Neurological, I'm happy with that. Okay, next thing, Hilda, are you okay? What's the ABPU like? Is she responding to, is she alert? Is she responding voice? Is she responding to pain? Is she responding to voice? No response still? Okay. What about pinching the trapeze muscle? She responds for pain or voice will not? Okay, what response? response to pain or what? Okay, responding to voice. Okay, she was unconscious before, now responding to voice, right? Which is, right, when you consider she's not alert, responding to voice. Okay, thus Kokoma scale wise probably 12 or 13, right? Or less than that. Okay, certainly not below 10. Okay, I'm fairly happy because she's unconscious, unresponsive, now coming to responding to voice. Okay, now I've assessed that. I'll keep the oxygen going. I'll check, okay, whether the oxygen is working. Right? 3 things I've checked: glucose, pupils, and what's the other things I checked? ABPU, conscious level. 2 more things I'm going to see. Pain, I can't assess whether she's in any pain at this moment, but I'm going to see whether there is any epilepsy. That is, visually I can see there is no signs of any epilepsy, is it? No, or symptoms of any epilepsy. Then I'm moving on to, I'm going to draw the curtain round. I'm going to do exposure. Okay? Head to foot examination. Alright? Anything significant, it says there. No? Anything significant on the chest? Is there dry skin? No abnormal findings, nothing significant on the abdomen. Okay? Calf muscles, they're okay. They're okay. And then I'm going to look for any diarrhea or melena. No? Everything fine, nothing significant. I'm happy. Right? Now, I'm going to reassess this patient. Okay? The 1 bag of fluid has gone through now, which is 250 ml. I'm going to ask Abhi, can you put another bag for me of 250 ml? Okay? And can we recheck? Can you recheck the blood pressure for me, please? Okay, what's the blood pressure like after the second bag? 105 over 45. Okay? This patient is responding really well for the fluids. Okay? I'll get that running. I'm going to reassess the question airway wise. Okay? She's still okay. I'm going to check the breathing. What's the respiratory rate like now? Has that improved? So let's say it's improved. It's come down to 24. Okay? Then I'm going to look for, okay, say respiratory rate I've done. I'm going to look for blood pressure. What's the blood pressure like? Let's say second bag has gone through. 110 by 55, which I'm very happy now. Okay? I'm going to check. Hilda, are you okay? Is she responding? Let's say she's responding. She is more awake. Oh, yes. I'm not feeling so well. Okay? Now, what I'm going to say, can you grab the notes for me? Okay? Can you grab the fluid balance chart? Okay, and see whether it is accurate. Okay? And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to prepare for the handover. Okay? Let's say doctor is coming. I'm going to give a quick situation. What's the situation? I found this lady unconscious and unresponsive. History of COPD, okay, and history of pneumonia. Chest X-ray shows pneumonia, okay. And then I'm going to part of assessment. I've done airway assessment and managed the airway. She's responding really well. Okay. She's got high breathe oxygen, non-rebreathe mask with 15 liter oxygen now, and she's known COPD, but it was important, okay. Then part of assessment breathing, the respiratory rate has improved now from 40 to 24. Blood pressure is improved, which was 90 systolic, now come up to 110. Okay? Then this patient does need a catheterization for monitoring the urine output, which we need to do it. Okay? Part of recommendation, could you please, okay, do the arterial blood gas analysis for me, and then can you assess the patient? Okay, and this patient needs to go into high dependency. That's the handover I'm going to give it to doctor. Okay, doctor, what does this patient need? What's wrong with this patient? If we have to do a provisional diagnosis. Temperature is creeping up a little bit. Heart rate is high. Yes, it was. What else? chest X-ray shows pneumonia. ECG shows MI, which I've taken care. I've given only 250 mils of fluid. Okay, what was wrong with this patient, you think? Why was she unwell? Why was she deteriorating? Respiratory problem, yes? It might be leading into pneumonia, and pneumonia is leading into sepsis. Okay? She's got an infection somewhere. That needs to be ruled out. She might need a repeat chest X-ray, repeat ECG because she's known MI patient. Okay? And she needs 15 minutes monitoring. Okay? Recheck whatever bloods has been sent. Check the blood results whether the infection markers are high. Okay, what else do we need to do? We need to monitor this patient or send this patient to high dependence. Okay? Thank you very much. How did you find that went?